Hi everyone, this is Daulayan, Cheryl Eliza, Section 2F, speaking on your screen, and I will be reporting the internal security operation as a part of our topic and in behalf of my group mates. So let's start with the terminologies or the abbreviation. ISO, Internal Security Operation, TGIS, Terrorist Group, NPA, New People Army, MILF, Moro Islamic Liberation Front, OCG, Organized Crime Group, LPU, Local Police Unit. So, let's start with a brief definition of internal security operation. It is activities designed to preserve internal security against insurgent secessionists and terrorists. PNP shall provide active support to the AFP for conducting the suppression of terrorist group and other serious threat to our nation's security. So, primary objective of this internal security operation is to suppress and dismantle and neutralize the organized crime group, communist terrorist group, and other threats within our nation. Kaya internal is sa loob or within the borders lang, sa loob ng ating bansa. So, ang internal security operation is ito yung uh, nag-aayos or pumupuksa sa mga gulo or sigalot sa loob ng ating bansa. So, yung mga active involved dito sa internal security operation are the AFP, Armed Force of the Philippines, and the PNP organization. Sila yung on duty or the responsible of the safetyness of our nation. And here are some TGs or terrorist group active sila dito sa Pilipinas. So the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, NPA, New People Army, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, and many others. Ito yung tatlong napili ko kasi we are all familiar with this, lalong-lalo na tong si NPA. So, they are all against our government, or usually they are motivated politically, religious, or ideological belief. Naniniwala sila na they were discriminated through their identities. Kaya sila nagkakos ng vulgar crimes or heinous crimes such as killing, civilian ambush, yung mga ambush sa mga kapulisan natin or mga militaries natin na nagpapatrol, arson, sinusunog nila yung mga equipments or bahay ng mga innocent people or yung mga farm, mga ani ng mga farmers, bombing or suicide bombing sa mga public areas, and other serious or heinous crimes. And I believe hindi na bago ang mga ito dahil dito mismo sa ating lugar is active ang mga NPA at marami na silang karumal-dumal na crimes na nagawa. This is to seek attention from the government. Kaya naging resolution ng government is ito, yung internal security operation for the approach of these crimes. At dahil yung focus natin is sa PNPs, let us discuss the active support role of the PNP. So may tinatawag tayong white areas and red area. So, ang white area is the support area of uh, communist terrorist uh, groups. Communist terrorist group. Dahil dito ang mga open zone ng mga business politics and mga individuals such as students na pwedeng i-recruit na mga uh, terrorist group para gawing taga-support nila economically. And this is and yung area na to is the urban area. And hindi pwedeng makapasok yung mga terrorist members dito or the terrorist group kasi active dito yung mga law enforcer at malaki ang chance na madali lang silang ma-detect at ma-arrest. Kaya, they cannot, hindi sila basta-bastang pumupunta sa mga urban area. And ang nagli-lead or yung ang nag-ooperate sa mga white areas ay ang mga PNP. Dito sila nagpapatrol at nag-ooperate. While, on the other hand, sa red area naman is sa mga probinsya or rural areas. Dito naman nakadeploy ang mga AFP para sa mga soldier ng terrorist group or the guerrillas. I believe we are very aware naman na dito sa ating lugar, Ifugao, is active nga yung mga NPA. So, yun din yung sinusugpo ng mga AFP, the soldier of the terrorist group. So, joint force ang PNP and AFP sa pagdidismantle and neutralize ng mga terrorist activities and crime. So, kailangan nila ng coordination. Coordination between the PNP personnel and AFP has a proper manner. So, kapag ang PNP or government workers is papasok sa isang area ng AFP or area of responsibility ng mga AFP kung saan sila nakadeploy is kailangan muna nilang magbigay ng sulat prior their visitation. Or in any circumstances na hindi pwede ang writing, they can use of electronic mean or electronic mean will do such as phone. So, to give notification to the commander or the leader of the AFP in an specific area na pupunta sila dahil rampant na yung disguising modus ng mga terrorist group or member para makapasok or maka-access sa isang lugar. And para maiwasan ang surprise attack ng mga terrorist group or yung ambush. So, kailangan muna ng prior notification before may pumunta or pumasok yung mga PNP personnel sa areas ng mga AFP kung saan sila nakadeploy. So next is kapag nagkaroon ng armed confrontation between AFP and the guerrillas or the terrorist members, is dito ulit papasok ang PNP rule. Dito ulit papasok ang PNP rule. So, yung war zone kung saan yung pinangyarihan ng barilan between the AFP and the terrorist members is i-treat yon ng PNP as a crime scene and they will conduct crime scene operation and gather evidences for processing. 2, syempre for leadings and information. And yung magkakandak ng crime scene operation is ang local police unit. 'Di ba? Like, example, dito sa Kiangan is may sariling police station or the local police unit, and sa Asipulo rin, sa Lagawe, sa Lamut, and so on. So, kapag nangyari yung barilan or the armed confrontation dito sa Kiangan, ang magkakandak ng crime scene investigation is yung Kiangan Police Station or the local police unit ng Kiangan. Sila yung pupunta sa crime scene. Hindi pwedeng pumunta yung local police unit ng Asipulo, Lagawe, or Lamut. So, yung PNP station lang ng Kiangan ang magkakandak nun. So, let's proceed. The law enforcement operation against terrorist group and other threat to national security. Nabanggit natin kanina na ang role ng PNP is to treat the combat zone as crime scene, conduct investigation, gather evidence, and ipaprocess nila para makakuha sila ng mga significant and relevant leads, and kapag may mga buhay pa na mga members ng terrorist group sa encounter ng AFP and na encounter nila sa AFP, then i-arrest nila at magkakandak sila ng interrogation against their members, lalong-lalo na sa mga white areas. And kapag nagkaroon sila ng mga leads kung sino-sino yung mga individual na involved, is they can or they will issue warrant of arrest and conduct search warrant, entrapment, and hot pursuit para sa mga taong involved sa mga terrorist group, lalong-lalo na sa mga nasa white areas nga. Kasi they are the supporters na pwedeng ituro ng mga nahuling members. So, dito naman tayo sa target hardening. So, ano nga ba ang target hardening? Target hardening establish security measurements or to strengthen the security in local areas and to prevent surprise attack. So, these includes checkpoints, especially those located in far-flung areas or far areas that are prone to attack. Sabi nga natin dito sa ating lugar kasi we are in mga provincias or sa mga malalayong lugar ay napakadaling atakihin ng mga terrorist group. The PNP conduct of security survey and inspection to assess defense viability. So, magkakandak sila ng mga patrols sa mga area of responsibility nila to assess kung saan ang mga possible entrance and exit point ng mga kalaban and to provide right approach to defense and prevent unauthorized visit or access from the enemy. And next is conduct community organization and mobilization activities to encourage the community to immediately report the presence and plans of TGs. So, PNP should execute report to the community to build good relation and for them to trust the PNP or the community to trust the PNP and give their cooperation in neutralizing and dismantling the presence of terrorist group on their areas. So next is develop security consciousness among personnel through education and training. Sa nature ng mga trabaho ng ating kapulisan, they need to be educated thoroughly and undergo trainings for them to be able in defending their self and to build their capabilities in protecting the society as well. So, kailangan nila ng matinding training and, syempre, knowledge for their self-defense and para maisagawa nila ng tama ang pagproprotekta sa ating bansa. And dito naman tayo sa red teaming operation. So, red teaming is enable the organization to assess readiness and awareness against realistic attack through scenarios-based controlled incident. Kaya nga nagkakandak sila ng patrol and checkpoints to assess yung mga possible scenarios that might be possibly occurring so that makapag-create sila ng plan or for possible solution for the gaps or yung mga possible na pangyayari or magaganap. Next is the general order of a duty guard. So, lagi nilang tatandaan yung general order of a duty guard. Ito yung kung saan may palitan ang mga guard on duty. Hindi pwedeng isang personnel lang ang mag-duty all the time. Kailangan may palitan kaya nga tayo may night shift, day shift, or depende kung ilan at anong oras magkakaroon ng palitan. Basta may palitan na mangyayari sa duty. Because those guards also need to rest physically. Hindi naman sila robot. Kailangan din nilang magpahinga to gain their energy. Kasi nga may nakaka-drain ng energy yung mga responsibilities and duties nila. Regularly conduct simulation exercise on camp defense to improve operational readiness of PNP personnel and capabilities. So, this is to test different scenarios or process change. Simulation is where the PNP tries to mimic or gayahin the real-world process, which mean the possible scenario that might be occurring. On that case, they can tune up the capabilities and readiness of the PNP personnel in any circumstances that might existing or that endanger them or the community rather. So, kailangan nilang gawin yung mga possible scenarios, i-test nila for them to be ready or para ma-assess nila yung readiness nila if any circumstance may occur or yung possible solution ng mga possible situations and scenarios. So lastly, processing DNA test must be conducted from the arrested individual as identified member of TG for the record and for their investigation process. So this is connected doon sa investigation ng mga police after combat confrontation. So, kapag may buhay pa silang naabutan na TG members is magkakandak sila ng DNA test for evidence and or for uh, iprepresent nila yun sa jurisdiction or in court for their evidence. So, that's all about the internal security operation. And here it ends my report. Thank you for listening, and I hope we have learned something. And goodbye, God bless, and always take care. Bye.